Hey guys, welcome back. So can I just say, please excuse the bad lighting. It's super gloomy outside and it's raining and it just feels really dim, so my apologies. Okay, so for this first recipe video, I'm going to show you guys how to make something super easy, cheap, quick, and delicious. Perfect for this gloomy, cold weather. This is something I make all the time, like literally every week. So what is this magical dish? It's caldo de pollo, or chicken soup, or broth, whatever. It's basically water, meat, and veggies, and that's it. It's great comfort food. It's great for when you're sick or when it's cold out and you just want to be like all cozy. So not only is this delicious to eat alone, but you can use this broth for a variety of things. It's what I use as my chicken stock for other recipes and stuff, which I'll be telling you about in the future. So before we start, I just want to point out a few things. If you intend on cooking a lot of Mexican style dishes, I highly recommend you invest in one of these bad boys. This right here is like, it's in every Mexican kitchen. It's a staple. You could buy this for like $1. It comes with like 8 cubes, but this is a way better investment. You'll get so much more out of this than this. You could try buying one of these just to like experiment, but this is the way to go. Also, we're gonna be boiling chicken in this recipe, and I can't stress this enough. Don't overcook your chicken. Once you overcook it, the texture becomes like awful. It's like, I don't know, if you've had overcooked chicken, you'll know what I'm talking about. So while your chicken's boiling, you might want to have a certain piece in there that you pull out every few minutes and see if it's still bloody. Once it's no longer bloody, take it off the heat. It's done. Trust me. I learned the hard way. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, so I've laid out all my ingredients here for you to see. I've got about a cup here of celery, 1 entire zucchini, and right here we have a generous handful of chopped cabbage. I have here this package of carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower. I usually use about half of this. I know carrots are generally higher in carbs, so you don't want to use too many. You can still have some, but just kind of watch the intake. I'd say about half of this packet is pretty appropriate. So here I've got 4 chicken thighs, skin on. Keep that skin on. I have 4 because you want to cook what you're gonna eat. Okay, I used to cook a whole pack and then just reheat it for like the next few days. But like I said, with time, if you overcook chicken or just, heat it too much, the texture really changes. It just becomes really unpleasant. So I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna cook 4 of these. If there's more of you, if you're cooking for 2, make more. I'm cooking for 1, so this is plenty. I've got 2 whole jalapeños. This is optional, you don't have to add any if you don't want to. 1 full onion, a tomato. I've got 4 cloves of garlic, 3 bay leaves right here, and I've got all these seasonings right here. I've got the chicken bouillon, I've got some oregano, paprika, salt, cumin, and I've got this powder. It's like a dried chili powder. It's a California chili powder. You can find these in any Mexican aisle or ethnic foods aisle in your local grocery store. And back here I've got some chopped onion and chopped cilantro, but this is for like the end. Anyways, these are all the ingredients, and let's get started. Okay, so all you do now is pretty much just throw everything in. Super easy. So you take this, just dump it all in there. Get your zucchini, celery, about half of this mixture, the broccoli medley. the tomato, the onion, the jalapenos, garlic, and bay leaves. So to this, I'm gonna add 2 spoonfuls of the chicken bouillon. I'm gonna add a couple pinches of salt to taste. Now for these ingredients, I don't really have like set measurements. You kind of want to just add as much as you want. It's up to your personal preference. With the oregano, I usually just kind of give it a good generous sprinkle. Cumin's pretty strong, so I kind of give it like a good 2 little sifts or whatever. Paprika's awesome, so I'm pretty like generous, but not too much. Maybe about like a teaspoon-ish. Same with this shit. About a teaspoon should do it. Actually, I'm gonna chop this onion in half so it kind of just fits better. Okay, so once all your ingredients are in, you want to fill this up, not to the brim with water, but maybe like ½ an inch below the top. Actually, maybe 1 inch below, because this will all expand and some of this will release some fluids and it'll get really high up. So maybe about 1 inch below the line should do it. Okay, so I've added the water. Now I'm gonna cover this and I'm gonna crank it up to maybe medium high-ish. And I'm just gonna let it sit until it starts to boil. Okay, so as you can see, this is boiling now. So you want to take that lid off, and what you want to do is grab that tomato and just kind of squish it so it can release all those juices. Just give it a nice little squishy squish, like so. Ooh, you see that squirt? Make it gush. You'll have to excuse my lighting. The sun went down, so I'm using overhead lighting and it looks all yellow and shit, so sorry. Alright, so now that it's boiling, this is where you want to keep an eye on your chicken. Just constantly check maybe on one certain piece and make sure that it's no longer bloody. Once it's no longer bloody, that's it, it's done. Don't let it cook for any longer because the texture will get gross. So I'm gonna go ahead and check this and see how it's looking, and I'll let you know. Okay, so I checked the chicken and it's almost ready. It's just slightly bloody, so I'm gonna give it like a couple more minutes and then I'll check again and then it'll be ready to serve. Alright, you guys, well, this is the finished product. Here it is, looking all sexy and beautiful. All you do now is take some of that chopped onion and just kind of sprinkle it on top. Not too much because, you know, onions are pretty carby, high in carbs, so just a little sprinkle. Then you take some of your cilantro and ooh, child, look at that. That is sexy. Oh my god, so I totally forgot to mention something. Once you have it ready and plated like this, you have to add some lime to it. I love it super limey. It's what makes this dish amazing for me. I'm gonna add the juice of 2 limes. If you want to, you can try it. If it's too limey, just use 1 or half of 1, whatever works for you. Alright, well, there you have it, folks. Caldo de Pollo, chicken soup, keto friendly, the way I make it. So, let's try it. That's tasty. So thanks for joining me today. Hopefully I'll have another video up within the next week or so, maybe less, who knows. But until then, toodaloo. If you liked this video, go ahead and like and share and subscribe or whatever. Yeah, so alright, that's it. Bye!